Dr. Darling's office. I can't think of anything to say. Let's just do the video. Welcome back. I'm going to continue my control playthrough now. And I think if I remember last time correctly, in part 13, we had just discovered the ordinary AWE area. They had the whole town kind of set up. And I think we're going to start exploring that. And maybe we'll start to get some answers now about Jesse Faden and Dylan Faden and the Bureau and what the Bureau's part is in their lives and kind of what's going on here. So let's go. Okay, so it's put me back to my checkpoint. So I need to make my way back. I'm probably gonna have to fight a bunch of crap again. Oh, here we are. The ordinary event. So is the red house the Faden household? I guess we'll see what happens. Oh, I can't interact with that. Do I have to jump down here? Is this open? That's weird. They have this control panel set up not facing the actual item that they're studying. That seems odd to me. And what is this? Do not access, do not access. Controlled area, do not access. Lots of heavy things to pick up here, so I suspect I'm going to get attacked here in a second. I'm kind of scared to jump into this place. I thought I could push this button and something would happen, but I think I have... Do I have to just jump in here? How do I get to those other offices, or are they just for looks? Okay. I guess there's nowhere to go, but... I'm thinking I'm going to get attacked in here. How bizarre would this be, honestly, to see your town set up this way? Heavy things, heavy things. I have to destroy my own town. What happened? Why am I invisible? Okay, getting some glitching here. Look at her whole back is disappeared. I'm gonna throw a tree at this dude. Why are the bombs making her disappear? I don't really understand. I'm just assuming that's a glitch in the game. Okay, this guy's bad news. Deputy agent, somebody or another. The invisibility throws me off a little bit. I don't get it. Stop firing at me while I go find something heavy to throw at you. Where is this dude? You're ruining my town! Well, that didn't work. How the hell am I supposed to kill this guy? I need to find something explosive to throw at him, right? Fire hydrant. And there's no way out of this room either now. I'm stuck in here. I don't really want to run too far the other direction because I think I'll just spawn more stuff. I'm shooting at me, dude. I need my help back. Where is he?
We found the slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
Look, she's invisible. I'm pretty sure that's a glitch. That's hilarious. Come on, Jesse, you need to get your body back. It's annoying. And where is Dr. Darling? Where the hell is Dr. Darling? I have a feeling now that my original theory, excuse me, from before, where I think that she is part of an experiment, this whole thing is an experiment, is might be accurate. Because how would they have access to the psychiatrist's notes and the "we can't let you go until we figure out what's, until you can understand between what's imaginary and what's real"? Okay, who's the we that couldn't let her go, that she needs to be someplace very soon? So has she's escaped from somewhere, or she's part of an experiment. And currently she's invisible. I don't know why. But I don't dare stop the game because I'll have to restart it. I don't want to. All right, so this is the ordinary dump site, which is going to be a bad fight scene, I suspect.
They moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with her invisibility. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to ignore it, even though you, the viewer, might find it annoying. Think of it as the Twilight Zone. The outer limits. Imagine a town in which you randomly go invisible. I just have a bad feeling about what this dump's going to be like when I get down there. And the other thing is I have no idea how much longer this game is. Like, I have no clue because I have no experience with this game. Oh, look, a ledge. That means we're going to go in for a boss fight. Look, oh, whoop, she was visible there for a second. Look at that. Oh, up, up. There she is. Now, if I just don't move. That's the first thing I need to shoot. Look at how she runs when she can't see her. That is hilarious. Why does a floaty dude have to take the stairs? I don't get it. They can float. Why do they have to take the stairs? Oh, there's Salvador again. That guy just won't stay dead. Okay, I should be able to find heavy things to throw here, though, at least. Probably need to take out Salvador fairly soon, but... Oh, Salvador. He's gonna be the hardest. He's the big boy. I'm on the wrong kind of gun. Okay. I didn't remember how to switch my gun there for a second. Ugly things running after me. Whoops, whoops, almost blew myself up. Oh, God. Gotta keep moving, gotta keep collecting the health. Of course, he easily dodges it. These guys dodge so easily, though. Can't pick up the refrigerator. Where is this dude? All right, you're annoying. Wait, run, run, run. Oh God, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. Gotta find some health. Gotta find some health. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with her disappearing or not, but I'm just gonna ignore it. pretend like we're in first person.
We should check that lab.
Yeah, I should try to get my visibility back too, but that's not happening. Am I the only person who's having this trouble with this, or did you guys have trouble when you played this too? Might be time to check my mods and see what all I can upgrade. Here we go. Are we gonna get some real info here? He looks stressed, you guys. Darling looks stressed now.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Look at all these missions that have activated. Holy moly. Okay, let's take a look at our mods real quick, see what we can do. Okay, research and records, which I did not get a chance to look at. There's some stuff out in the dump, too, that I need to pull up, I think. Okay. Don't care. I mean, I care, but... case files. The obtained therapy sessions for Jessie Faden. I wonder if she was in a home. Correspondence. Order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the blah, blah, but I think it's dimensional research. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects. I wonder what he found. I mean, that's the $50,000 question, right? What did he find?
You mentioned a poem last time we talked.
Okay, I don't need this. I already heard it. The hotline. Have I got something on the hotline I have not listened to? There's dissent on the board. Well, that's interesting. There's dissent on the board. Hey, I'm visible again. Almost. Look at that. I'm almost visible. Just almost visible. Might be slightly problematic with our visibility in our chest area. This dump area does not like Jessie very much. Okay, let me see what all... There's a couple things you can find here, I think. Album cover. Okay. Let's look around a bit, then we'll get out of here because it's annoying to be invisible when you don't want to be invisible. What am I missing in research and records here real quick? Okay, so the kids were playing with the slide. I have no idea what that just did. It opened up this door. Containment chamber. Oh, it made this accessible. There's what's his face. My good old friend, the Blob. Okay, dimensional research. So it must be over where those question marks are, but so I need to go. Let's see if I go to facing this way and then turn the thing on. Facing into the turntable, so it's to my left. Okay. I'm going to use this control point. Okay, we'll be back here in just a minute while I try to reset my game real quick. Okay, I've had to restart, hoping to make that bug go away. I did look the bug up, and apparently it's not an unusual bug. I don't know how I glitched it in order to get the bug to appear. I think it's what I've read is it's an intentional bug you can make appear for speedrunners, but of course I wasn't trying to do that, so I wasn't opening multiple menus at once, etc., to try to get the glitch to pop. But anyway, we'll see if it works. Hey, I'm visible. At least temporarily. Let me fix my seating here, since it looks like it's going to work. Yay, I'm visible again. Now, I'm still faced with the idea, assuming I'm going to be visible as soon as I start moving, I'm still faced with the idea of trying to find the slide projector room, which I think is... I want to get into that room that shows on the map below the dump with the question marks on it. I think that might be it, but... I have no idea where dimensional research is. I don't remember seeing that. Maybe I'll go back and talk to Emily Pope. Well, there's central research. So it must be in the research division. But let me go back and talk to Emily Pope here for a few minutes. See if I can learn anything from her. Get a clue as to what's happening. I'm really curious whether my theory that I am developing is going to turn out to be correct. Jesse is escaped from someplace or left or whatever. The Bureau had her released, or that she is somehow in the middle of an experiment. But I haven't talked to Emily for a while, so.
Do you remember Mr. Tomasi, the head of communications? The hiss he was changed into showed up in containment, near the turntable.
I'll take care of it. That thing's not getting away this time.
I've heard reports about his particular use of language and intonation when repeating the hiss babbling. The biological and behavioral distinctions between different hiss-corrupted individuals is truly fascinating. I wonder if I could categorize the data.
And she's already off on her own thing.
Okay, I don't know about...
I've been seeing these Darling presentations all over. Seems like he enjoys the limelight.
So you noticed, huh? When he recruited me out of college, he actually came to visit. He interrupted my physics course by shouting, not quite, Professor, and then marching down to the front of the class where he proceeded to berate the very idea of laws of thermodynamics. He's been a showboat all his life.
Darling visited you in college?
Yeah, he read a paper I'd published, came to recruit me for the Bureau. I accepted and then spent years waiting for access to the confidential research that Darling promised me. And whenever I ask about my access level, he just mumbles that it's temporarily postponed and then changes the subject to the effect of entropy on luck.
I wonder who else Darling hid his work from. Marshall? Trench?
Hmm.
Have you learned anything about Dylan's condition?
Only that he's definitely hiss, but I guess his chanting made that pretty obvious. You know, interestingly, the words of the hiss incantation have an average length of 4 letters. The most common word used 7 times is want. The next most common are through and time. It's very interesting, don't you think?
I don't care about the words.
You should probably care
What
about the
my
words.
brother?
Right. Sorry, I got a little off track. Well, strangely, his tissue samples all look healthy, unlike the other hiss I've tested.
That's good news. Right? I wanted to talk to you about the crazy things I can do. My abilities. I get the sense that they're not very usual around here.
Well, usual and unusual aren't really benchmarks at the Bureau, but for some perspective, Director Northmore once used the floppy disk to send a bowling ball 6 yards through the air, and that was considered a huge deal. So compared to that, you are most certainly an outlier.
An outlier. I like the sound of that.
Interesting.
I should get going.
Don't let me hold you up.
Now, I definitely think there's more to what's going on here than just the place has gone bananas. I think Jesse's being used in some way. Should I go see Dylan again?
They're endangering us by bringing a hiss in. If Trench was still around, he'd have stopped this.
Please. Trench was part of the same shadowy group that are responsible for every disaster this country's ever seen.
Zachariah Trench was a national hero. Keep your conspiracy nonsense to yourself.
A little bit of dissent among the ranks. Don't mind me. I'm gonna go visit Dylan again real quick. He's still just hanging around in here.
Maybe Dylan's still in there. Maybe there's a way to reach him. I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way, forever and ever. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office and something. And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness.
Okay.
Maybe I can learn more about the hiss from him.
Can we talk?
I just had an interesting dream.
Another one.
Oh, shit.
That's fascinating, but let's talk about the hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the hiss.
Best I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house. I'd set it free. And the president himself was there to welcome us. He was the first one to take the hiss in. Spread the word. At first, many people thought it was horrifying. That he was horrifying. But also, many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around until the whole world was brought together by the hiss. It was wonderful.
Okay.
Creepy.
Thanks for sharing that.
For the record, that will never happen. Not as long as I'm alive.
The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes.
Why is the marker over him over and
Maybe
over?
I'm just here to punish myself.
Any new dreams you'd like to share, Dylan?
I'm glad you asked, sister. This dream, like all dreams now, felt very real. Like reality. And reality now feels like a dream. Maybe it's all a dream. Maybe it's all real.
Dream where my brother endlessly tells me about his dreams.
I was in a dark place, and there was a dark man there. His name was Mr. Door, and he told me that there are many worlds, side by side, on top of each other, some inside of others. In one world, there was a writer who wrote a story about a cop. In another world, the cop was real. Door said he himself was in all of them at the same time, endlessly shifting between them. I asked him how I could reach these worlds. I wanted to bring the hiss there,
Of course you did.
but he didn't want to help me. He didn't like the idea. What did he know?
I'm not wild about the idea myself.
Through time, the thunderstorm distorts.
Okay.
Happiness comes, white pearls, like yellow red in the eye.
And maybe I was supposed to be visiting Dylan like nonstop because he's got all these things he can tell you. I don't know, but I am becoming convinced that this entire thing is an experiment. She's in some kind of experiment right now. Because if she was being held in some sort of facility,
Is the director's brother?
then how did she get out?
Brought him here. She's gonna get us all killed.
What if she's working with the hiss? Isn't it strange she showed up just when they did?
Outfits. Oh. No. Is that supposed to tell me something, though? No. Why would she want to wear that? Okay, I need to go to research, right? Because my goal is to get to, oh, research. The ashtray maze, whatever that means. I'm probably going to be something I'm going to love trying to do. Luck and wasn't that closed earlier? Luck and probability? Ah, I remember this area. This is one of the first areas I had a big fight. Seems to be all put back together now, though. Okay, so I need to go down the stairs towards the Ashtray maze, right? I've not been here before because I think surely I would recognize that brain up there. Okay, I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to make sure I'm on a checkpoint here. Has that brain been around before? I don't remember that at all. Huh, but regardless, I want to go this way, so hopefully I just made a checkpoint for myself. Parakinesiology. Oh, that area is messed up. Is that where I'm trying to go? Parakinesiology. No, I'm trying to go towards the Ashtray maze. I'm trying to go this way. Oh. Haven't I been here before? Research. What do you know? Look at these firewall doors. Pretty impressive. Here we go, kids. Here we go. Oh, hey, I've been here before. Haven't I been here before? Oh, it's different now.
Broken. How many dead ends can this place have? We need to find Ahti.
How is Ahti connected to all this? Oh, I see why it did it before. I came here before and I wasn't ready to be in this area, so. Okay, sorry, Ahti, I knocked your cart around. That's what the problem was. The room wouldn't let me in yet when I was here earlier. Because I wasn't ready yet. I wasn't ready. But I'm ready now. Okay, are there clues in the pictures? Because the picture is the room. Every picture is the room. Although every once in a while I think you'll see a picture that is, excuse me, different. We're going to play this game again. Oh, is this the Ashtray maze? No, it brought me back out to the same area. Oh, I need to go find What's-Her-Face's friend, Emily Pope's friend, too. This is the same thing it did last time. The room is still the same. Nope, it's going to take me back out to the main area again. I am confused. Okay. Oh, I have to go to Ahti in the janitor's office? I see. If I read these things, I would know. That music. Where's the janitor's office? All right, so the next thing we have to do is follow Ahti. And I'm going to do that next time because I've been online for quite a while now. The next thing we have to do is follow in Ahti's visions, follow in his footsteps, because of course he's part of this mystery. So we'll do that next time. See you soon.